Hey, Steady Steve, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. I just want to kind of run through again my recommendations as a free-to-play player in this game. And I do enjoy the game, so I've played many games over the years. Deck Heroes, Rise of Kingdoms, what else is it? Others. Oh man, I used to love a game called Transformers, and the developers like deliberately killed the game. Anyway, this is a turn-based fighting game. I always get these mystery shards. One of the first things that I did when I had my gems was invest in the gem mines, just so I can get these free passive gems. Then also, if I click on market in the bottom left hand corner, I opened up all these slots just so I could potentially get equipment, but most of it's going to be garbage. Most of it is, and it's going to be expensive as well. But I like getting these mystery shards. And somewhere along the line, you may well get rares, which will be very useful early game, and you level those up to level 60 and things like that, 60 being the maximum. And it helps you move your game forward. And then, you know, epics are above rares, and then legendary above epics, and then you got mythical above them all. Alright, so champion training, that will be very key. I think. Listen, I want to start off with the main tips I want to give people. The main tips. So get all your creatures when you start off. Put it into AI. I use Alexa, so it's completely for free. You list down everything that you've got. Don't worry about the common and uncommon. I'm talking about all your rares. You know what I mean? I only need to list them once. And all your epics. Then ask AI what your main objectives are, right? And just let it guide you. Ask them about the summon boosts, and it's going to tell you about don't do it, basically, unless it's ×2. Ask them about what fusion champions you can are worth getting. I've got relic keepers, absolutely garbage. And basically what you should be worrying about. Ask it about the bazaar, what creatures you should be getting or where you should be spending your tokens. I can guarantee you it's going to tell you to get this one, Drexstar Blood Twin. And you get those by doing tag arena battles. Ask it what to do with your clan credits, and I can tell you it's going to tell you to get the fragments for this. Above all else, basically, which happens to be a legendary that you get over time. What else? It's going to tell you, right, about, you know, the heroes or creatures to prioritize and to get it up to level 60. Okay, within the first 3 days you can get a legendary using promo codes, right? So I used the promo code Monkey King, all as one word in capitals. Listen, there's probably going to be better out there. I did try and research things, just at the time I couldn't find anything which was going to be helpful enough. I'm happy enough with Song Wukong, but there is a ceiling about what he can achieve, and he comes up against others and gets blown away. One of the other things I got to say as well is free to play, and I did see this in another video and I forgot the gentleman's name, but he was absolutely correct. Listen, don't over stress about trying to rank in #1 when you're free to play. Especially initially, you've got other things to worry about. If you're pay to play, you can rush to these things and it kind of draws free to play in. At free to play, we're obviously going to have to work on our foundations first, and we're going to be obviously going at a different a different pace to somebody who's getting their credit card out, and it's going to be a slower pace. The foundations are the most important creatures, your priority creatures when you put it into AI. And it's going to depend on what you've got, so I can't tell you. And nobody can tell you. Your priority creatures, you're probably going to have to get them up to level 60, right? And then you're going to have to work on the masteries and get it to be the max. And if you're paid to play, yeah, you can spend gems and do it straight away. And if you're free to play, you need to go into the dungeon and work on things until you can get Minotaur, and eventually you'll be able to get to stage 15, no problem. And then you've got to invest a lot of energy over several days in getting your top people's masteries to the maximum, because it's pointless going into a battle When somebody's optimized within 2 seconds, they're paid to play, and yours is not optimized. Say it's the same creature, one's got the mastery is optimized and it's at level 60 and the other one isn't, well, who's going to win? And that's before we even get onto the equipment. So that'll be another thing, and that's another question you can ask AI. And basically, once you've got that, once you've input all your creatures, you use that one chat thread. So next day you go back to the same chat thread and you ask another question as things evolve, and you know it'll know where you are in the game. That's my recommendation. That is my recommendation. And what else? Don't neglect the Great Hall. I say my damage bringers are, I forgot what it's called now. This one here, the lightning bolt one. I think I've only been playing it 3 months. And one of the kind of quests that you get is to make one of these things level 8. One of the YouTubers that I watched said about accuracy being very important out of all of these. Probably is. Feed damage bringers attack is also important. Obviously criminal damage is going to be important. You know, all of them have some importance. But you know, if you don't connect, then you get nothing basically. So yeah, accuracy. There you go. Boink. Okay, so one of the things I do almost literally every day these days. Oh yeah, sorry. Also, guardian rings. You want to be kind of leveling these things up as much as you can, and if you're using it, you have to take them out of the guardian ring and then remember to put them back in again, basically, which is what I didn't do. Naughty me. You get some free things all day, every day. Well, I did get some silver there, didn't I? So I'm going to go back into the market before I forget. Buy these mystery shards. That'll be that. And the tap is the bottom left on the... Let's tap on the challenges, basically. You may see more challenges down your left-hand side. I've done most of mine, you know what I mean? I've just got this one here on the arena. The affinity bonuses to level 5. What that means is that Great Hall in the top left that I mentioned before. You know, there, I've tapped on it. Now it says top left Great Hall. That's where we're in. And the affinity bonuses needs to be at level 8. That's a long way away from where I am now. Trust me, that's going to take me months. And I'd actually have to be active in order to get anywhere near. We're going to go on quests now. So again, sorry, bottom left next to challenges got quests. Tap on that. You got your daily quests. Let's do that. So fight in arena one time. Let's try and win. I got a feeling I just lost to Beardo just a minute ago. He's got 3 legendary and 1 epic. I've got 1 legendary, and that's my starter, Sun Wukong, from the bonus. From the promo code. Had just very quickly in the most recent video under portal. Right, I had about 54 ancient shards. The drop rate was 2%. It was times 2 basically. So if I had 100 shards, you expect me to get 1 legendary. It was times 2, so I had 54 shards. At times 2, you expect to get 1 legendary, and I didn't. Basically, I got a load of rares. If you haven't seen that video, you know you can weep with me. It just is what it is sometimes. Anyway, we're going to do a legendary. No, we're going to do an arena battle. So in the middle, we've got arena, classic arena. See if we can beat. Whenever I see He-Man, I feel like I can win. But whenever I see Predator and it's Ezio, that may well be a problem. But it may be a good battle to watch. We're going to lose, but we're going to watch the battle. Right. One other thing is when you see them when the battle starts, if you tap on one of their characters, your creatures will focus on taking that one out first. So that's what I might do. On my side, I got here my damage bringer Sun Wukong. I got my reviver 2 here. It's called Melga. Shiroden is my freezer person. It will just freeze all their side, hopefully. And this creature here, whose name I've forgotten, she will reduce their turn meter, so they can't use their. They can only use their default skills, basically. Hopefully. Where's it? Ezio from. It's called Azure. She can control their turn meter. Hopefully. Dead. Okay, but we got game control. We froze them. It's spreading damage, which is not ideal. Ideally, I want to take out Ezio. I'm tapping on him, but because he's invisible, with his cloak on, he can't do it. I need to survive. Come on, Sun Wukong. See my tank Nova. Sun Wukong nearly took him out. Almost doesn't count. Right, now we've got Ezio tapped. You see that red circle on Ezio? Then revive 2. They're dead. It all happened a little bit quickly towards the end, but basically I got my tanky revive 2 Melga. I got Melga from those ancient shards, not in the last set of draws, but when I had less, I think I had like about 30 ancient shards, and I got Melga, who's absolutely stellar revive tank. And then I had 54 ancient shards most recently, and I got damn near nothing. But anyway, I've completed that daily quest. Okay, I've already done these other ones, I'm afraid. Increase champions level in the tavern. Right, so we're going to come out of this. Tavern's there in the top right, or it's in the middle now. I'm going to go to just pick any of these 1-star level 1s. Let's just level them up. We're going to use all these other level 1s as food to take it up to level. It only needs to be level 3 to achieve that quest. We're going to take them up to level 6. Just because. And that's why you need those. We'll do this claim as well. Oops. There you go. Claim. And that's why you need, if I go to Portal, all those mystery shards that I bought, like just like this one, the green one in the middle. That's all I bought those in the market, and it's just incredibly useful to level up your champions, which you will definitely need to do continuously throughout the game. It's about prioritizing them as well. Alright, so I've done my daily. Let's go to the advanced. I have done some of these already. Craft 1 relic. Win 1 tag team arena battle. 5. Right, let's use these glyphs. Right, so yeah, the equipment. If you upgrade it, the ones I'm bothered about really is speed, attack, and maybe defense. They all count, but yeah. And if you look to the left, top left, accuracy, I got a +5. Accuracy is obviously important. If you look to the bottom right. 288, so it's going to be 10 plus 278. My accuracy is actually incredibly strong already. Part of the reason why is because I've got here, right, yeah, I've got a banner. One of my accessories is called a banner. Got 78 accuracy just from that, and then I just pick up other accuracy from having amazing equipment. But maybe it's an accuracy overkill, who knows. Anyway, my Sun Wukong's fine. I'm pretty sure my Melga's fine. Even though just late last night, what I asked my AI was, what equipment ideally should I put on people? It did not have a problem with bolster on Melga. And if you look to the top left, it gives a 30% HP. Now, I don't want to go too deeply into Melga, but basically, if you look at her skills, puts a shield buff on all allies equal to 20% of this champion's max HP. So when you, basically what I'm saying is think ahead to what your creatures have and what they need, and that's what we're going to try and prioritize in their equipment. But also, yeah, an ally shield for Melga and everybody else for 3 turns. The more people that have got bolster, the more people, the the shields are cumulative. So if 2 people have got bolster, then we're talking about 60% HP shields, which obviously will help them survive a little bit. Very happy with that. And mix it up with these basic speed boots. And obviously everything is a work in progress. So anyway, Melga's fine. Let me look at this Sepultura. This is a lady I pulled in that last series in a very recent video. It's a work in progress. I'm aware that this is not level 16. I don't have the silver at this point in time. Work in progress. I'd love for this defense to be higher, but I was thinking about either HP or defense for Sepultura, and I only had defense, so it was an easy choice. Anyway, so speed is +1. Just a quick look at her skills. But you've got to think about what you want them to do. So defense is very important here, because if you look at the skill, it places a increased defense buff and a block debuffs, and it's based on. It's not really that. It's not a good example. Yeah. Anyway, so for the default skill, the damage is based on defense, for what it's worth. And you know, defense is obviously makes you more tanky, makes you stick around for what she wants to do, which is put an increased defense buff. So that's what we want to do anyway. So if we see any defense, there we go, 6%. So we're going to click on upgrade in the top left corner. On the right hand side it says enchant. We're going to pick that up. Now these glyphs on the left you just pick up from general gameplay as you go. So it's potential to get between 1 and 3%. If you get 3%, guess what? You've tapped out. You've topped out. So let's go. And I've got 9 of these. Let's hope we get lucky. 1%, the worst. We're gonna try it again. Hurrah! 1% again. When it does that, just means you got the same again. Wow. And again. Now we've got the tippity top. You can only get maximum 3%. We got that. So yeah, and that's the way you can upgrade and top up these guys and girls with their most needed stats. Anything else for you, Sepultura? Defense again. Let's just do it again. Then I have a 2-star this time, so the maximum I can get is an extra 2%. I got loads of 1-stars. If you look down the left, and obviously the more powerful stuff takes a while to get. It's more rare on the ground. Straight in at 2%. Thank you. And this one. Let's upgrade the HP. 2-star. 125. That's the minimum of that range. 150. Middle of the range. Tippity top. Yeah, and this is again how you just fine tune. I mean, I could do more there. I was going to stick with the main ones in my POV. HP percentage is always good. Oh, damn near. Gosh, man, I haven't got a lot of silver left again. Let's go with the 1-star for now. Guaranteed. Well, it's only going to help. There you go. Anyway, we'll do that 3 gift. We use more than 3, but you know we'll be fine with that. All right, so we need to do 8 million damage. And also we need to use 2 Demon Lord keys. It's not an interesting watch, I'm going to be honest with you. So I might just skip that, but yes, I will do it. I might just tap out with a live arena battle. Let's go. Find that and hopefully free to play like me, not pay to play. in your own time. 53. This can go either way. I'm either going to blow him away or maybe or not. Right, so I always start off with this because I want to have enhanced. It's going to have a speed aura. So let's start off with that. Because if you go first, if you hit first, it definitely puts them on the back foot, and they may well be dead, or you may well put yeah, just making damn near impossible for them to win. And also, if they don't click, you lose your default leader that you selected. So I'd rather be this. So I'm going to go with Sun Wukong and my Revive 2 tank, Melga. If I'm looking in the top right, he's actually got a... I can't remember who that is, but I think he's got better cards than what he's showing. Oh, there, he's got a... Oh, what's he called now? It begins with P. Anyway, I've got my card that freezes everybody. I think I need to have some damage in there, so I'm going to go with my... oh, what's he called? This creature here. Oh... Damn it, what's he called now? Oh, I ain't gonna remember. Oh, on the right, he's called Pelops. I can't remember who he is. I don't know if he's one of the free ones. Tricky. Yeah. This one here is not to worry about. This one here is level 50, he hasn't really had time to invest. This one here, early game, not too bad, not too bad. It's only 2-star Awakening, I think it's called. This one here, I don't know anything about him. Oh, it took too long. So he's got Pelops. I would have gone for this one. That's fine. We're going to go with our speed buffer. Interesting. Right, what we want to do is go first. That's what happened. We're going to go with 50% chance of decreasing speed. It worked. What we're going to do is going to freeze them all. And now we're going to be quick then. Now we're going to add a shield buff on all allies. Remember I talked about the max HP? Now what we're going to do is attack all enemy with a 50% chance of decreasing turn meter. We'll all have this creature. Her name escapes me. Is it Arbiter? I'm not too sure. Right, so we're back to my man here, whose name I've forgotten. Can't believe it. Attack all enemy, 75% chance of decreased attack. Not doing a lot of damage though. Sometimes I have a decreased turn meter creature. I just didn't do it this time. Right, we're going to attack this one here. She looks like a reviver. Okay, we're going way quicker than them, if you'll notice. What I'm going to do, I could do a speed boost on us. I want to try and see if we can... No, we're going to do a speed boost. Woo! What are you called now? This guy here. We're going to attack everybody. This one on the left is obviously dead. We're going so much more quicker than them. Let's take out Pelops. Look, their creature in the middle, the 60 blue one. He's not really to worry about too much. Pelops, different story. Oh, 2 dead. Right, we're going to revive both of them with a shield. Let's see how long that lasts. Not long. Right, we're going to have a shield. We're in big trouble, obviously. Woo! We needed that freezer guy that's dead. I think we're dead. Good battle there. Fair enough. I'm trying to think about, you're not going to win them all. If I would have been better off with a different creature I was going to have. I don't think I would have won, but yeah, fair enough. That's a live arena battle. Let's do another one. I wanted to remove that Pelops, didn't I? And I think that was, I ran out of time. I think that was the biggest difference. More so than trying to change my team. I should have given myself a better chance against the better creature in their team. Oh, he's level 67. Oh my gosh, we're dead. Dead for sure. Dead for sure. Yeah, well, dead most likely. Yeah, I want to stick with this. But let's see if he's got somebody else. I'm going to definitely be more kind of quicker to remove. I don't know enough about their side, I'm going to be honest with you. It's high level, but not, these guys are not kind of ascended that high. This one. Wow, we got rid of this one. I can't remember his name. Arena battles, I had my son Wukong. I think he's trying to give me a chance, my man here. Thank you. Definitely, for him to choose that one, he's trying to give me a chance. Anyway, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to try and freeze them all. Works. We're going to give ourselves a shield. We're going to try and decrease their turn meter by 15%. 50% chance, didn't work. Let's just do this. Wow, nothing at all. We're going to try and freeze the next person who's likely to play. He's already frozen at the moment. Trying to increase that. I don't know if it works if they're all really frozen. If you can, I don't know if it adds to that turn meter of frozenness. I don't think it does. Right, we're going to try and go faster, but it's their turn very soon. Right now, we're going to attack them all and remove any buffs. They haven't had a chance to add any buffs. I'm going to try and freeze this guy who's likely to go next. Didn't work. We are going to put some physical attack damage. I probably should have gone on this guy. He's very slow, this guy. He has not worked on his speed boots at all. Equipment is all obviously lacking in this guy. Obviously lacking. Now I'm thinking that it's not that the guy gave me a chance. I think that he is perhaps not experienced in the game. Perhaps. What happened a minute ago was my son Wukong took out this guy here. It's from a blessing. So you need to ascend it using a soul. I know this is complicated. This thing's called soul, and that soul kind of altar is quit. You can ascend. And then you get something called a blessing. And the blessing is when they drop down to like 5% health, you can take them out. Which is exactly what happened there. I love those live battles, man. Always good. Or usually good. Do we want to see one more live battle to go? Because I don't think there's anything else really. I think I've given the tips which I can give. This is here, bottom right, the Altar of Souls. So eventually you get, mostly you get these, the Mortal Souls. You may get lucky. Early on they give away a lot of these here. If you look to the upper middle, you've got Soul Merchant. Now Mystic Market. And you convert, oh man, that's just a bit complicated. You get these Mortal Souls, you draw something, most of the time it's going to be crap. Then you go to the Soul Collection, you tap on somebody that you want to sell. I don't want to sell these, but you can. If you look to the bottom left, you get these types of souls, these kind of credits. Let's come out of that. I don't want to sell these, do not. Right, with those kind of credits, it's here. And you get these. if you look at here where it says Immortal Soul Essence, the red circle with the silver rim, those are useful for this here. You see it again here. Those are the credits you need for the soul market. Right. And then you awaken. It's called awakening somebody. And once you've awakened these creatures, then you can get the blessing, which can potentially do the 5% damage which you saw in that battle. Clear as mud, no problem. I may well do one last live battle just to go out, but in terms of, I'm looking to the left hand side, my level 60s, the game is recommending this Gurush the Mangler be my next one. I'm looking at his accuracy. I'd love for that in the bottom right. I'd love for that to be above 200. I'm looking at his speed, which is absolutely below par and awful. I was doing this late last night just to see what I could change. Obviously, I want these boots to be level 16. If you looked at upper middle, the max speed could be 40, which is another 14 points above where it is now. So that'll be plus 80. Yeah, that'll be a different 174 speed instead of where it is now. 160. I just don't have the silver, but there's and I don't use Garush that much. It's more for the Demon Lord battle and things like that apparently, and just haven't had a chance. Look at that speed there. All right, let's try and enchant it to get it going in the right direction. I'm gonna go with a core one. Just another one. The helmet, there's no speed. And there's other things other than speed I want to upgrade, but start with speed. See, none of these have got speed, they're not ideal. So there's a lot of pressure on these two items. And there's a ceiling. And as I get better deflection gear, I guess it's going to get it's going to get replaced. Let's just come out of that very quickly. Upper middle, we got forward. Just go there. Deflection. See, potentially I can get 4 or 5 star. Just for the video, let's do one. So let's do rank charm, higher rarity. Ideally, I'd want boots. I don't want to waste it too much because I want to save these for my 6 stars that I need. This last one is talking about substats. Let's just roll with what we get. 4-star defense crap. 4-star. Not great. Not great at all. I know it's defense, HP flat, crit rate 5%, flat defense, purple, could be better. So I don't want to waste these either. I've only got 8. I'm going to leave it there. But on another day, maybe I'll give that another try. Okay, let's do one more live arena battle, then we're out of here. Girl, you gotta stop faking moves. Daniel Jones. Right, let's do the default. Let's go in there with our speed booster. I do acknowledge he's level 51. Again, not all level 51s are born the same. So I've got my revive card and my damage card. This card here, garbage, and Skeletor, garbage, man, in my point of view. So we're going to go with my freezer card. I think we got this, you know. I'm going to go with my turn control card. No, let's stick with this one. I need to guarantee there's some damage in the game, otherwise it will not be interesting. But for a long time I was playing this one, my allure. Oh, he's got some toys. I don't know anything about these creatures. Let's go this one, because it's been awakened when I was talking about a minute ago. Take that out. Alright, so I took out my Sun Wukong. We're going to go with speed here. Hopefully we go first. Hopefully. You gotta stop faking moves. Oh, we do. So we're going to go with Mighty Bellow. 50% chance of decreasing their speed. We're going to go with freezing everybody. We're going to give ourselves a shield. 15% based on max HP, which is very high. We're going to go with attacks all enemies, 50% chance of decreasing their turn meter. We're going to go with attacks all enemies, 75% chance of decreasing attack for 2 turns and their defense. And if you look at their red bits, that will tell you what's happened. So I'm going to go with a basic attack. I'm going to do it on this left-hand creature. I can tell his equipment is not where it needs to be. In terms of speed, you need speed on the boots. But I'm going to boost our speed. I think Skeletor next, right? No, it's not. It's this one. Right, so we're going to freeze Skeletor because he's next. And it worked. What are you called now? I can't believe I forgot your name. Yeah, I've got my default skill. All of these skills are area of effect. We're going to revive my speed person. Who's next? We're going to freeze this one. Didn't work. Really, I should have attacked this one on the left because she's got the least energy. Wow. Right, we're gonna do attacks all enemies, decrease speed. 1 down. We're going to add a shield to everybody. We're going to try and freeze the next person to take their turn. This one here. Worked. We're going to try and kill this one here. Alright, Bellower, that's what it's called. Attack all enemies, 20% chance of blocking active skills. Sticking in there, aren't they? Okay, we're going to freeze these guys. Okay, we're going to decrease attack. Okay, we're down to 2. We're down to 2. 3. That was very important for them. Sort of. We're going to try and freeze this one. We're going to decrease their speed. Us against Skeletor. We're going to go auto. Wow, Skeletor, man, you tanking. And he's got to deal with that freezing, missing a turn thing. That's the main thing for him, maybe. He's lost half his health all of a sudden. We gonna do, Bonk? What we gonna do? And again, that's freezing. It's Sirodin. So I got through Sirodin, the creature that's freezing, from ancient shards, and I say that's something everybody gets for free just from playing the game. So that's it. So I've only got 2 wins. I wouldn't mind getting that free energy. Let's do one more. If I lose, I'm still gonna quit. But yeah, all these live battles I think are fascinating. And games like Deck Heroes, there's a game called Deck Heroes which I enjoy. It's got 1,000 more layers than this game. 1,000,000,000,000 more layers. But oh, he's level 54. I'm gonna go back to default. Yes, there's only deck duels where you can really do. No, there's a few more. Sky Arena. There's only so many events where you can do PvP, right? Player versus player. And in this game, you can do it every day, man. And for goodness sake, IGG for Deck Heroes, wake the hell up. Wake up, man. Should be able to do PvP all the time. Then they got reasons to play. They got reasons to spend, man. Goodness sake. But anyway, they got that mercy system on Deck Heroes as of yesterday, I think it was. And I think they've done that to kill the game. And they may well achieve it from that Jack Frost. So anyway, this time, definitely this one's got to go. We're going to go with... Hopefully we will start. We'll just see how well he's invested in his equipment. Yes, he is going to start. His equipment's very good. Okay, so we're going to give ourselves a shield. Oh, he goes again. So he may be doing turn meter things to us, which slows us down. Wow. That does not help. Without you dead. Top priority. Yeah, whoever's going to go next. The freeze didn't work. Listen, if he takes that out of revive, we got to go. But we can't revive, not yet. Woo! It's quite a hard hit, but not quite enough. Well done, well done. Listen, we're going to knock it on the head there. Obviously, I'm going to do one more attempt and try and get my 3 wins so I can get this 50 energy. The other thing I'm going to do is... so the game is recommending... I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do it. My game is recommending that I level up my... Gurush the Mangler. This is a creature that we're going to get for free down the line anyway, and as you know, I'm still working on his speed and things like that. So for now, going with this. So this is a creature I got in the last gem draw. Apparently one of the best epics in the game. Epic supports, you know, we'll see. That's a free creature. Oops. Sun Wukong's a free creature. This one here, Myceliat Priest, really mainly for this type of clan boss battle. So I got these from Ancient Shards, my Melga, my Revive 2. But if you look to the top left, it's also got HP Aura. And listen, I know there's going to be people in the game, or later in the game, and pay to play. We're going to do considerably more damage than what I achieved. But it's a work in progress. And everybody starting off, like early days. This is probably where we're going to be tapping out. Around about kind of 100,000 damage, 200,000 damage. All of these creatures have got mastery. I will, if I remember, I'll quickly show you. It's not bad to get 1,000,000 damage for me anyway. 1,000,000 damage on 3 boss turns. It's pretty good damage for me. Early days where we're taking that damage, man, like no real problem. Sort of. So that boss man is trying to hit us, and we just, yeah, man, all day, every day, all day, every day, man. But the boss man, he's gonna have his day. Don't you worry about that now. I'm about to do the most damage that I've personally ever done. Again, I love looking how we're tanking it, as I mentioned before. But you know, as closer we get to turn 20, the more problematic it's going to be. But what's happening is, well, we're going so fast relative to the boss that we're getting more damage in before we get to our death kind of range. You know, that's where we go sleep. Took 2 hours. We've revived for now. And interestingly, the AI was not recommending that I go in with a revived creature. It just wants the creatures to buff each other and heal each other, more so than have to resort to revive. Yeah, as I build up the equipment maybe, but anyway, for now, I'm sticking with my revive. 4.5 mil at the moment. Some Wukong will revive itself anyway. Wow. Oh, can we get to 5 mil? Hate it, but oh, we got to 5. We beat the 5 mil threshold. Yay! First time ever. Advanced quests. Actually, there is something I want to show you as well. Faction wars. Very important, you know. So at the beginning, you may well be at stage 1 and you can't really do much. It's just basically just to say it's worth sticking with, and over time you will build a team that's stronger, that can last longer. So some of these haven't got any, well, none of them have got equipment on. Gotta move into the collection if there's space, and do one better. Start off with this one. I need to be more selective about what I'm, like bolster and things like that would be. Up in middle it says auto equip. Let's just go with that for now. I don't think I'm going to win with auto equip. It needs to be, as I say, my bolster equipment or my shield equipment or something a bit more deliberate, but hopefully we can get away with one faction wars battle. But Ed, long story short, I just want to see what the rewards are if we can win. Beautiful. Because I don't want it to be some long drawn out battle either. I want it to be quick. Right, and this is where you get the materials. Oh dear. Woo. This is where you get the materials to make equipment in the forge. Wow. Okay. 3 against 5. The leader, the guy at the front of my team, is meant to be tanky. Their turn. Woo. Go down to 2. I was about killing one of these men first, so tap on him so he's good. They're near dead, aren't they? I think we got this. Got it. Yeah, I want this to be like legendary, not like the epic level. But you know, these kind of useful, and I will finish that off. But yeah, if you go to upper middle, it says forge. You tap on there, and that's where you get it. So, but also you need these here. I think you get these from from the events and things like that. And as I said, all in good time. There's none there at the moment. What about dragon? No. No. It's probably on events. Not at the moment, how stingy. Gear Hunter? Not there either. Great. But obviously you get it just by playing the game generally. Anyway, please like, subscribe. That is Steve and I'm out.